Hi, I'm David Ainsworth, Head of Communications at the United Nations Secretariat of the Convention on Biological Diversity. Here's a few minutes of information for the 26th of March. It's Saturday here in Geneva, and we're getting near the end of the meetings. Let me give you a bit of an update for what we've got. For the working group on the post-2020 global biodiversity process, yesterday great advances were made. Contact Group 2, that looks at a number of the targets, the first 8 targets, made exceedingly good progress, and so we've got some language that's advanced very, very well. The first contact group that is talking about the goals and the milestones made very good progress on the text relating to the goals of the framework, but does not yet have a solution for the milestones. As you remember, parties are not entirely sure about how the milestones should be configured. The working group will have some more contact groups taking place today, the 26th of March. Contact groups 3 and 4 will meet, 3 in the afternoon, 4 in the evening, and these will be continuing to discuss the other targets 9 to 13, and then 14 through 21. It's obvious that the working group is going to need to have some intersessional work that takes place between now and the COP, and so the Bureau on Sunday will talk about those plans, and I should be able to let you know what's coming up forward. For the subsidiary body and implementation, SBI, we will have plenary starting in just a few minutes this morning. There are a lot of conference room papers, or CRPs, to discuss. They will start on the ones on resource mobilization and the financial mechanism. Then they're going to move forward on agenda items 7, 9, and 5. So they're going to look at other items related to mainstreaming, related to gender, the Nagoya Protocol, and communications. So that'll be a very busy plenary this morning working forward on that. With regard to Substa, the 4th plenary of the Substa was held yesterday, and they were trying to deal with the last 4 CRP documents. Now, you may have remembered, of those of you who follow the discussions, that CRP2 on the sustainable use of marine biodiversity required some consultations. There was a debate about how much should be dealt with by the Substa before it's sent for the COP. Delegates have been invited to send comments to the Secretariat to be reviewed and moving forward, and it's expected that there'll be some more ways of dealing with this document over the course of the next few days. The monitoring framework and its 3 appendices were looked at. The conference room paper was approved, and they will take it up in their plenary again tomorrow. The idea is that there will be intersessional work. A technical group will meet to discuss some of the existing indicators, but also some of the new proposed indicators that came out during this meeting. So that's the sense. The Biodiversity and Health CRP was also looked at. It still has a lot of brackets. As you may remember, parties decided that the large plan of action was too much for them to handle at this particular meeting, so they came up with a shorter plan, and that still has to be addressed and looked at for the way forward. So the one thing, just to let you know, so Substa will have its final plenary tomorrow over the course of most of the day, and so they'll attempt to move forward on a lot of these items. And remember, it's going to be about the monitoring framework relating to the post-2020 global biodiversity framework, but also a number of these other issues related to invasive alien species, marine biodiversity, EBSAs, etc. So that's what we're looking at. So for today, I invite everyone to tune in for the SBI plenary, where we'll look at some of the things will be wrapped up. As far as the process of our work, so today is Saturday, SBI will have a plenary. Tomorrow is Substa, and Sunday, the Sunday plenaries will be the closure of Substa. That'll be it. Monday is when SBI will finish off its work, with the idea that Tuesday will be the final meeting of the working group in the post-2020 global biodiversity framework. With regard to side events, I'm going to just ask people to take a look on the website for it, because our Bureau meeting went a little bit longer. I don't have time to look at it. So thank you for tuning in. I invite you to join the plenary that's going to be opening this morning, and have a very good day. Thanks.
David?
Good, thanks. Yeah.